Hi everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. Just thought I'd do a quick video on what this is. I've had a lot of people ask me, what is this? It is called a goniometer. So essentially all it really does, it's nice and simple, it measures angles. So if you can have a, don't know how close that is, look on there, you see all these different angles. And you've got a ruler measurement as well if you ever needed that. But all it does is measure what angle something is. So physios use them very commonly to measure range of joints. And what that tells us is there any limitation in joint range between sides? So that's something that's really quite important to know, because then we can start to narrow down to what's actually causing that limitation and whether or not it's something that is structural to the joint or something that is related to the musculo-ligamentous kind of complex there. So how does it work? If I was to measure the range of my elbow here, and let's say that's as far as I could straighten that. Obviously someone else would be doing it, but I've got just myself at the moment. It would be taking this center point to the center of where that joint would be, and that is your reference point. The immovable arm, so this one's the movable arm, the one that moves, and the immovable arm sits on the part of the joint that's kind of staying stationary, if that makes sense. So when we're measuring elbow range, we're looking at the forearm moving with respect to the arm, so the upper part of that arm. So the upper part will be the stationary, so that's where that immovable arm is, and the forearm will be the movable part, so the movable arm moves in alignment with that. So if that was as far as I could go, you make sure that this is nice and straight and in alignment with both areas, and then that would be your angle there. Now, when we're saying that that's your angle there, what angle are we looking at? Well, it just depends on where you want to measure from. Often it's really nice to measure from when you're looking at something like elbow extension, you're looking at your 0 point there. So when you're looking at an angle that kind of sits to there, it's the angle from where it otherwise would have been straight to where that arm is, so this angle in here. And because it's not getting to full extension, it would be a minus however many degrees that is. So that's probably a little bit of detail in terms of angle measurement, but essentially all this is a device that helps us to measure the angles of joints. So if you have a stiff joint, or you have something that you've noticed doesn't seem to have the same range on one side compared to the other in your body, and that is something you'd like to get checked out, feel free to come on down and we can break out the goniometer and measure some joints. Hope you all have a great day, and yeah, bye.